He had served his country with honor, wearing the uniform that demanded respect. Yet, as he stepped into the graduation hall to celebrate a family milestone, 2 guards blocked his path. No questions, no reason, just cold stares and a shove toward the exit. The whispers from the crowd cut deeper than the humiliation itself. They didn't know who he was, but they were about to find out. Because the moment he reached into his jacket, everything changed. Watch until the end. Wait a second, tell us where. You're watching from in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more powerful stories like this. Marcus Hall was no stranger to discipline, sacrifice, and loyalty. A decorated Marine, he had spent years overseas, enduring heat, hunger, and the constant shadow of danger. Today, he wasn't here for a mission. He was here for family. His youngest sister was graduating, and he had flown in to see her walk across the stage. Dressed in a crisp suit, his medals carefully stored away, he carried himself with quiet pride. The campus was buzzing with families, flowers, and the hum of achievement. For Marcus, this was supposed to be a rare day of joy, far from the chaos of combat zones. But even in civilian life, battles found him. He didn't know it yet, but this day would test his composure in ways the battlefield never had. And this time, the enemy wasn't across the sea, it was standing at the door. The entrance to the hall was crowded, but Marcus moved with ease, scanning the seats for his family. That's when 2 campus security guards stepped directly into his path. Without a greeting, one held out a hand to stop him. "Step outside," the taller one said, his tone sharp, his eyes narrowing in a way Marcus had seen before. Marcus paused. "I'm here for the graduation." They didn't ask for a ticket. They didn't check his name. Instead, they stepped closer, boxing him in, their hands hovering near their belts. A few parents glanced over, whispering. The air shifted, judgment, curiosity, and something darker. "You're not on the list," one muttered, as if it were fact. Marcus felt the weight of stares digging into his back. He had learned long ago that in moments like these, every word, every movement could be twisted. Calmly, he tried to explain, but the guards had already decided. They gripped his arm, steering him toward the exit. Outside, the sun blazed, but all Marcus felt was the chill of humiliation. He could see through the glass doors, families laughing, clapping, and taking pictures. His family sat inside, waiting for him. He had risked his life for people who didn't even know his name, yet here he was, treated like an intruder in his own country. The guards folded their arms, as if daring him to resist. But Marcus had learned something in the Marines. Never show your hand too early. Marcus reached slowly into his jacket. The guards stiffened, their hands twitching toward their radios. He pulled out a slim leather wallet, flipping it open to reveal an official military ID, gold seal, photo, and the unmistakable rank insignia of a decorated Marine officer. One guard's jaw tightened. The other's face drained of color. Marcus didn't raise his voice. He didn't need to. "I'm here for my sister's graduation," he said, his tone steady, his eyes locked on theirs. The taller guard swallowed, then straightened, into a rigid stance. His partner followed, hands at their sides, chins lifted, not in defiance but in salute. The crowd inside began to notice, heads turning toward the glass doors. The humiliation was no longer Marcus's, it was theirs. The guards stepped aside without a word, holding the door as Marcus walked back in. Every step was measured, his composure intact, though his heart was pounding. His sister spotted him from across the hall, her smile breaking through the tension. He took his seat, knowing the moment had already spread. People whispering, cameras, flashing, a quiet shift in the room's energy. For Marcus, the salute wasn't about ego. It was about dignity, about the truth that no one should have to prove their worth to be treated with respect. In that hall, the lesson was clear. Uniforms fade, medals tarnish, but the fight for equality never ends. How many more salutes will it take before every person gets the respect they deserve? Which country and city are you watching from? Take care.